What's up, Spartans? Batman from TST Gaming here to keep you updated with everything Halo. And today we're going over the Season 1 Outcomes Report. But before we get started, please subscribe for more Halo content. Recently, 343 posted their Season 1 Outcomes Report detailing feedback that they've received from the player base and their answers to that feedback. There is a more in-depth look at these in the article, which we will be providing a link to in the description below. And now, let's jump in, starting with audio. So 2 changes are expected to come with Season 2 for the audio department, which is the ability to hear an opponent's shield recharge sound will be reduced to prevent providing too much information about a player's location. Also, the volume of the Grunt Birthday Party sound effect will be increased in campaign. Next up, and the most important part to most people, is the multiplayer. Starting with Arena. Catalyst, the new Arena map, will be added to multiple playlists on day 1. King of the Hill, as well as Attrition, will be added to multiple playlists. In Attrition, a revived player will be able to move immediately after spawning back in. Motion Tracker, or Radar, will have its outer edge detection enabled for shooting and sprinting in social playlists. Up next is Big Team Battle. Breaker, the new Big Team Battle map, will be added to matchmaking on day 1. Also, Jeff Steitzer's voice is returning to call out player-earned medals. And finally, issue causing asymmetrical weapon rack spawns has been addressed. Next up, matchmaking. Rather than track a player's entire session, the CSR progression bar will now reflect the progress made from their most recent match. Custom games and Forge, addressing some custom game bugs with more coming down the road. Personal AI and Spartan Chatter, balance adjustments were made to emphasize what's most important for players. PC. Notable stability improvements, the team has resolved dozens of PC crashes. Sandbox. Networking. Melee fights should be more consistent with opponents phasing through each other less and whiffing less when a melee should have connected. Weapons. A global melee damage decrease of 10% on all weapons will require the Mangler to land 2 shots in a beatdown for a kill. Also, the Ravager's base non-charged shot will see a damage increase. Friend or foe, IFF recognition, player outlines. This system will now have options allowing players to modify the opacity and thickness based on their preferences. Equipment. Drop wall will see slight performance increases, as well as the overshield will provide slightly more shielding. Vehicles. Chopper collision splatter damage will be increased to its vehicle splattering glory. Banshee's agility and damage output will be increased to improve its role as a strike fighter, and Warthog and Razorback should be more resistant to flipping and bouncing. They do go on to say, we'll have other outcomes blog focusing on the live team's areas such as customization, shop, battle pass, progression challenges, events, theater, and observer mode in the near future. Be sure to keep an eye out for it here on Halo Waypoint and give it a read when it lands. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there is a much more in-depth if you go further into the article, but I wanted to just do the brief stuff that basically just kind of touches on everything that we can expect in Season 2 that'll change. If you want to read more about that, go ahead and look in the description, and you'll find that link, and you can read it at your heart's content. Please let us know down in the comments below what you think of this Season 1 Outcomes Report. Is there anything that you expected to see on here that wasn't? Or is there any changes that you're not happy to see with the game's meta? And with that, that's all we have for today. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching TST Gaming, and until next time, just play.